Okay, now it's connecting, and okay, what I'm going to do is, this is the first configuration that I have when I have finalized my first installation, and I want to work with LS Retail. I need to set it up to start working. I need to, let's say, we activated it, LS Retail is activated because we have the pre-installed the license. LS and NAV work now as one software with SQL. And all the license work for the three components, for NAV, for LS Retail, and for SQL. With one license, everything is now activated. Now, once I have activated with the license, I need to configure LS Retail to be functional, because we have everything in some packages, let's say, but it has not yet been deployed to be functional. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. I'm gonna configure LS Retail for the first time. It's very easy, there's no complication. In order to do so, I'm gonna go to the retail setup section. And here, I need to work with the following information. Please select, this will be unchecked. Whenever you start working in the server, you're gonna need to copy all this information exactly as it is. First of all, click on retail is in use. This will be empty, click on it. And once you click on this, you are telling now NAV to connect NAV and LS Retail. So now we're going to be working together. This is very important. So the items will be showing in LS Retail as well. The customers and the vendors will be showing in NAV as well. And the stores and the selling operations that I do will be connected now to the chart of accounts. So I'm going to be transferring information within LS Retail and NAV. That's why they are seamlessly integrated. In the local store, select the store. In this case, well, is H0 because it is the head office. This is the server. So exactly just copy this information. Is not a problem for anybody. But here the default price is all. This is local for bad posting groups. Default is local. The store number, we are going to be selecting this series, our store, and everything just as it is. Create item number series. That's fine. Okay, just as you see, all of this, just selected as it is. You don't have any other requirement for now. All of this has some specific functions. So in order to create the store for the first time, it's very important to import the retail default logo. And I don't know if I have a file here. Oh, let me take a look. The logo for the store, I don't see it. Well, I don't see the logo. I'm going to import it later. All right. So once you have configured all of this, I'm going to later with you, Mr. Steve, check some of these statements of some of these configurations later. But at this point, it's just for the first time for the record. We are working on the HO store head office. This is the server. We are configuring here some a number series. Okay, so we require all of this as they are. For instance, store number, the number of the stores we are going to be creating should be working with like this. Retail stores, this is a number series in NAV start with S0001 to only contain 4 different digits with the prefix number S. And the last use was S0001. Just select it, and every implementation, just select exactly the same. You won't have issues with that. And a balancing statement, posting, all of this as it looks here. Take a look at your record, save it for future implementations, and take a look at all of this and just do exactly the same setups that I have done here in this model. Is going to be really helpful, and later with the more experience and time, we're going to be able to review all of this. Okay, well, very important. Sometimes you will need to see what version you have. Here is the version of LS nav we have 2017 10.06.00490. Okay. After that, you need to do the following. Once you have configured this LS Retail Setup window, you need to insert the data that we have and LS Retail have provided to us through some specific source files. And we are going to be importing all the functionality, how LS Retail works behind the scene is in these packages that we are now we're going to import now. I'm going to click on Insert Default Data. And I'm going to be including all the functionality. Look, distribution groups, retail setup. Maybe we don't need all the time, all the different options, correct? So it's important to select just the specific functions that your license has. Ask me in this case, for instance, we don't always have hospitality. With Chase, we do have it, all right? But sometimes we don't have this specific function, all right? Hospitality commands, include meal planning, or default POS controls, all right? Barcoding, tender types, a lot of functions that we have that LS Retail could have, scheduler. Sometimes the license will be so basic that it's not going to include all of this. But at this point, just select all of them. They are already selected. I don't need to do it anymore, and click on Insert. Actually, I'll preferably try to do it in your own environment for the first time before coming here. And I'm going to just click here, in this case, just Insert. And NAB it will be taking all the LS Retail packages that we have in our source files, and it's going to be importing into the system all this functionality that we currently have. This is not the store. The profiles that we imported have the functionality for the store. But this function, insert, and by selecting the different functions that we have here in this checkbox list, is for LS Retail back office. The back office is centralized, is our LS Retail main functionality in the server. So that's why we need all of this to be inserted. So that's fine. Let us then start working with this. Pop-up setup. Let's see. Okay, it's fine. So that's all. You need to just insert all of this and create your default logo when you have it. And then everything will be fine with the retail setup. So remember, install your POS components, import your profiles, and configure the LS Retail setup. Let me see, what do we have here? Okay. Once we have done all of that, what I'm going to do is just, you remember that we still need to configure the user, but when we talk about LS Retail, we need to select the retail user window. And I'm going to select once again the Optimus. Where is Optimus? This will be a POS super user. I'm going to select the super one, store locations. Oh, let me see, no terminal yet. All right, I'm going to need to select and create the store for the first time. Okay. Once I have just configured LS Retail, I need to create a store for the first time. In the back office, I have the store management section and the stores. Okay, here I have the store number 1, which is called Chase Supermarket. Okay, how do I do this? I need to click on New in order to put a new window, to create a new store. This will be the store number 2, and this is telling you that this is going to create some functions inside. Do you want to continue? And you just click on yes, and this is going to be creating your store for you. We don't need 2 stores actually, I'm just going to delete it, but this is just for you to show how it looks. I'm going to create and click on test, all right? and the store. And here, please start filling all the information. Look at the address, the phone number, the location, language code, currency code, all of this. You need to see it, review the trainings in order to complete all of this. And actually, we have imported the profiles already, so you can start actually just select, you can select the specific profiles that you need. Look, we have hyper and metro. So that's the way we actually are going to be creating one store for the first time, right? So this is the way we do it now. I'm just going to just delete this store number 2. We don't need it.
Noe, are you talking? Because I can't hear you. Guys, are y'all hearing Noe? Noe,
Hello, hello.
are you on mute?
Yes, let me see. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Let me explain again this. Okay, well, I create the store for the first time. I'm going to be including some of the basic setups, all right? First of all, when I create the store, I put a name, Chase Supermarket, and please put the address fields, all right? Whatever, you need to ask your customer to have this. Why? Because this information will be going, when we print a ticket, all this information will be there. So ask for the address. Huh? Put the name, this is Chase Supermarket. Remember, this is a supermarket, depends the type of store that you're working with. All right, now you need to now configure your profiles according to the information that you saw previously in your demo. All right, because we import the profiles and now they are available here. So just select them according to the specific features that were in the demo or according to what the consultant requires. But at this point, we are just copying the supermarket that we have in the demo, right? So copy all these different menus, interface, menu, functionality profile, all the profiles that you see here, just please select them, all right? Now, I'm gonna talk about some basic setups that we have. Okay, sometimes we need to require not only the basic information, but sometimes we have a language. So in this case, it's English. So the POS by default would be is showing one specific type of Spanish, English, it depends. Especially now that we'll be working in Miami, there will be users that we're going to have in Portuguese, Spanish, and English. It depends. You select the language that they require. So also the currency code. In this case, if it's we are going to be working with local currency, just leave it blank. Don't put anything here. And that's all. This is for the general tab. So put please the address, copy your profiles accordingly, and select a language. I'm gonna go then to the statement and closing. Okay, what I was saying about the statement and closing section, every store we have, all the way when we are going to implement, we need to ask our customers, what we're going to do is that how we need to ask them, how do you operate your store? First of all the stores are managed according to their specific requirements. In a supermarket, what they do is that they manage shifts in the morning, in the night, sometimes, and in the evening. And we have a list of different POSs between 1 to even more than 20. I have seen very big supermarkets. And we have shifts in the morning, in the evening, and in the night shift. What we do is that we are going to be closing every time the cashier leaves. I don't know if you have seen that they count the money. And they prepare one report and they review the tickets. And they do one specific operations there. So we need to ask our customers, how are they closing? By staff. So they prepare one financial report by person, by POS, or for the total in the store. Then also very important is what's the difference that you will allow every time you have differences, because we count the money in LS Retail and the POSs, and we are going to compare what is in the system and the real money they have in the drawer. So what will be the difference when they have it that you allow to have before they can actually go to and close the POS? In this case, it's a normal practice to have 5, right? And then later we have some numbering for different operations we have. Please start reviewing also your manuals. I cannot go into entire explanation of all of this. I'm just showing the basics, how to create a basic store. Okay, so this is the first creation of the store that I have, but every store at least mandatorily should have a mandatory one terminal, one POS, which I'm going to create now. I'm going to create on the POS terminals, and I'm going to click. I have clicked on the POS terminals of these stores, of this store, and I'm going to click on new. And here is my my terminal What's the terminal list? Let me see. POS terminals. Where are the terminals? Store management, stores, and here are the terminals. Okay, we have one terminal. I'm gonna work only with the first one for now. I'm gonna click on edit. You can click on new here to create this one. All right. So this is the terminal number one. This is the POS one at entrance. In this supermarket, we have different POSs. We have a restaurant, we have a deli restaurant, and we have a kiosk inside the supermarket, but this POS will be designed to work in the entrance like a regular supermarket POS, all right? So this is at entrance, and look at the data that I'm actually configuring now, all right? So the computer name, this will be the POS one and entrance, that's all. Terminal type is a POS terminal. We have more mobile. You need to select what type of POS you are configuring. Okay, so we have normal, which is the POS terminal, mobile, and call centers. All right, so select the specific one. All right, and that's all. Then you need to select the specific profiles. Let me see if what I'm doing is fine. The interface profile that I want is a hyper. These are the interface, the profiles that you actually use when you, in the previous lesson, we imported the specific profiles. Once again, functionality profile default, type profile metro H, and hardware profile demo. These were the profiles that you imported before, and the only thing that I'm doing here is just configuring everything. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, everything is currently fine. POS terminal, receipt logo. Okay, well, we have much more features that we are optional to configure, but I'm working with the mandatory ones. Let me see. This is fine. And Omni special order. No, nothing else is required here. Distribution location, all stores. Okay, and well, this is when we see the scheduler, not important. Yes, not important at this point. Now, this is what we have, and this is how we have created a terminal, all right? So let me see, POS one. Very well. At the entrance, this is the POS for store number one. So if I go back to the stores and I take a look at my store, it currently has one terminal, right? So once again, as a rule, mandatory rule, we must create one store. This is these are just the very basic, just to make it functional. And we have one terminal, and we need to once again create our terminal. And here once again I have made just the very the minimal functional configurations for our terminal. Then later I'm just going to do one last setup, the retail user for the Optimus user that we currently have. We should assign the store and the terminal we have created to Optimus so he can work in this store and within this terminal as well. Also, he's a POS super user. Don't forget to include this for the Optimus user. So that's all. And let's try to open the POS for the first time. Let's see, exception. Language was thrown. Okay, I need to still do some setups. Okay, post confirm not found. Post menus. Okay, I need to continue to import some features. Let me see. Close and close. Okay. This is task manager. View post main and task. Okay. I need to close all of this. Virtual opus and task. Let me stop the recording for now. Yeah.